Okay, here is some of my archery stuff. Pretty much my bow, my arrow, and quiver. My quiver. You've got a piece of black tanned leather. There's sinew strapping down there. Hold this leather strap up. Down here you've got a yellow almost. Let me get in closer because I'm on my phone. You got yellow artificial sinew here, and it's really tough and strong. Up here we kind of glued it together up here. I don't know if you can quite see under there. The cord here that we've kind of glued it. We had paracord, and then we had this cotton string, and that's secured on there. It's not going anywhere. So there's that. Screw it. For my arrow hoot, you've got a plate point. Pretty much what a plate point is. It's made for small game. These are target and small game arrows. You can tell it's wrapped up right here with some more artificial sinew. This is stuff I get from 3 Reverse Archery. You can tell. The shaft here is all hand planed from a poplar tree, from poplar shafts that I get from my friends. Some of them live overseas and they have some poplar trees in their vineyards and stuff, so I ship them over here. Back here I have my fletchings for this arrow in particular. I only use 2 because it kind of stabilizes it just a little quicker. But right here you've got the artificial sinew route, and then up here you've got another one securing it up here. And there is no glue in these feathers, and the reason why is because it catches the wind when you shoot it. Back here you can see that type of knock I used. I kind of sharpened it to a point and then cut a groove in. I actually need to redo this arrow shaft because it's pretty crappy, but it's a good hunting arrow. You can tell I got a little bit of green here. You can tell, I mean, that's paint and stuff. I actually think that's paint, I'm not sure. But what I tried to do is I tried to kind of disguise it just a little bit if it fell. So that's one of them. I mean, you can see that I've got the same points for all of these. I have about 5 arrows, so you can see these are the same points, same sinew binding. Some of them covered in glue and crappily wrapped. Up here you've got different types of fletching styles. This one is a helix style, and this middle one right here kind of kinks a leg just because of the way the string's on it. But it's in the helix, so it spins when it hits the target. You can almost see how it spins. And I mean, these arrows are rough. They've been used. They've been remade and hand planed again and again. It's to see the type of knock. That one I left a little budded at the end, that it didn't screw me over when I shot it. I mean, this one's just what I call a shield cut, or kind of a razor looking feathers. These are tied on. You can see where the shaft right here has been cut. All along there, you can see where my planer kind of gouged it out, and you can see where I wrapped it up here. I need to redo some of these wrappings up here and down here. You can tell that I burnished it here, and then this one is sealed a little bit. I kind of burned it when I got it. When I went to go hand straighten them. This one I burned it a little dark because I kind of like it. This one's a kind of a trying to remake a African kind of style fletching here, where they used very small feathers and they kind of fletched it up here. This one's pretty crappy. I'm gonna redo these fletchings later, and I'll make one video about that. You can see right here where we've got that, I guess a knot or a scar where it hit the piece of wood here. Yeah, it pretty much hit the tree, and I still managed to make a pretty good one. Like I said, I'm gonna make a new kind of arrow fletching for this one once I get some feathers. If any of you got feathers, please feel free to send them to me. That one I just showed you. You've seen this one. There's pretty much the point right here. Now this one is one that my grandpa used. You can tell it's pretty old, pretty seasoned, and he did what I did and kind of put some green kind of a tint on it. You can see it when you get up near the fletchings here. That's where I sanded off his mark. Yeah. The fletching style is, again, kind of a helix fletching, almost. You can see where I burned the sinew right here, the artificial stuff, to kind of keep that cord in place. I did not wrap, and this does not have glue on it. For this one, I did almost 2 different types here. On this one, to keep the feathers down, and then this one, since my grandpa shot, 100 and some pound bow, he wrapped his ends like this too, and this one has glue under it. And you can see he left his style not like mine. He left his square. But this one, he managed to kill some good stuff with it. He killed 2 deer, 3 bucks, and like 20 some rabbits. Yeah. Okay. Senors. Let me get this one down here real quick. Move that quiver out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna flip it like this because this is pretty much my bow. This bow is, of course, hickory. You can tell because look at the back side here, and then look at this front side here, and this front. If you can tell, there's a sheen to it. I don't know if you can quite tell that there's a sheen to it. You can see a little delineation between these layers here. That's actually a thin layer of glue I put on the bag. It adds just a little bit of power, and it kind of looks like it kind of laminated it a little bit. I kind of like that look. But this brown stuff right here, that's the pith. That's the pith of this plant, or this wood. You can see up here, I had a large knot here that I couldn't bypass with my knife. I'll show you those in a little bit here, but you can see that this upper limb gets thinner, and thinner, and thinner, and thinner, and then finally, a pretty thick tip right here. Now what this does is it makes the arrow shoot a little bit faster. It's pretty good. I mean, it took 2 deer for me. This bow has served me since I was actually 4, and I'm 15 now. So it served me for a good 10 years. This string is a Flemish twist string, 2-ply, and it's pretty good thick. It's about that thick, and that's pretty thick for bowstring. And that's wax, so it's protected. And my handle is pretty much an artificial city rope, and I mean, it's pretty durable stuff. I made a rope one time that was 100 feet, and it was so thick, it actually had to, it actually could stand about 80 pounds with the pressure before it broke. I'm gonna come back to you guys, and because my battery's kind of running out here, and I'll update you guys later.